Hey you guys, welcome back. I hope everybody is having a great night. I sure know I am. If you guys have not subscribed, please subscribe so that you guys can be notified when I go live or upload a new video. And please like this video.
Fuck that. What you want us to do? What you want us to do?
You open the front door. Yo, get my wallet. Get my wallet. My phone. My wallet. They breaking the door open. Yo, we're good. We're good. We're coming out. We're coming out. We're good. We're coming out. No need to break anything.
So Zoka comes out of the house throwing up the threes, and it's clear to see that everybody in the house was detained and put in vehicles. Now they're saying that they had helicopters flying over the house, that the house was raided. I've only got two questions. First, I wonder what's going through his mind right now. He was constantly bragging that he don't care what nobody says. Those are his B's and H's. So, I mean, what's he thinking now? He thinks it's okay to treat people the way that he does, and that there's not going to be any consequences. I hope this teaches him to keep his hands to himself, because even though lately he's not been doing it on camera, even by ordering someone to put their hands on somebody else is still a crime, as far as I know. The second question I have. Now, we know in the previous video that the police officer told them that they are not under arrest as of right now, that they are just being detained. So I'm wondering if they have been gathering information about him and then went to the judge and asked the judge for a search warrant. And maybe they didn't have an arrest warrant right then, but maybe they asked for a search warrant so that they could go in, search the home to see if they could find the evidence that they're looking for. Because I think when they went out there, they didn't have an arrest warrant. I think they just had a search warrant. And I could be wrong. But that's what I'm thinking based on what the officer said. Because if they had an arrest warrant, they would have told them, you are under arrest. We have a warrant for your arrest. Now, I'm wondering if while they're in the process of searching, because they removed everybody out of the home, and I'm thinking that what happened is they take them to the police department, and they're going to question them all individually. And this is where I think they're really going to put some pressure on the women. And I'm hoping that they get them. I'm hoping that they get them to talk. I don't think they will. They have their minds so warped over this man. I don't believe for a minute that they will talk. I think that they're really going to have to know exactly what to say to get to them. to get them to open up one of them. And I'm hoping that they find some kind of evidence in that house to show if they're locking someone in the closet, anything that's, in the computer records. He was just bragging the other day how cult members are protected here in America. Now, come on. I mean, was he delusional when he said that? I think that they saw that video. I think they saw him say that. And I think they had to show him that no, you're not. You don't get to just take women and brainwash them. You don't get to take women and put them in closets and slap them, hit them, stick them in the corner. You don't get, and this is another thing. Here lately, he's been getting to where he's talking about eating and drinking the blood of humans. Now, hopefully they do their job right and they really get one of these women to talk, or they find some evidence in that house. Because if they don't, they're just letting this man continue on with his evil. Because it will continue. I mean, what more do they want? I mean, he's already talking about doing that, putting it in their head to do that. Do they want to wait until they actually do it? If they haven't already done it, before they finally really do something about them? I hope this raid wasn't for nothing, but he's been arrested before. So I don't know. I hope they do it right this time. I hope that they're able to get underneath one of those women's skins to the point where they break down and they open up and they spill everything. But they won't. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if they did, they're going to incriminate their own self. This is why they won't ever speak and tell what really goes on there. Because we don't know what really goes on there. We only know what we see when the cameras are turned on. When the cameras are turned off, I'm telling you, it's hard to tell what he has them do. Now, some of us believe, some of us don't believe that there's already been sacrifices made. Is that ever going to be brought to light? No. Because they're not going to incriminate themselves. This is why Nature Boy is not going to go down. And that's just my opinion. I hope he does. I hope they're able to find some real good evidence in that house. But I doubt it. I mean, the only thing they're probably going to find is porn, maybe. But I doubt it. Are they going to find evidence of sacrifices, satanic ritual altars. I mean, who knows? We already have seen a couple of altars that he's had, you know. When the cameras are off, what are they sacrificing something? I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. But you know what? I'm going to stick to what I say, that none of the women are going to talk. And our only hope and chance is if they can find some evidence in that house. So, I want you guys to leave in the comment section. Let me know. Let the rest of us know what you think. Let us know if you think that they're gonna, if they're gonna build a case on him that's gonna stick this time, or do you think he's gonna get off again? As soon as I hear something or I get notification that he has been arrested and booked, I will be on here to let you know what the arrest was for and if any arrest is made. They may just let him go if nothing is found. If they find something, or they can get somebody to talk, or they decide to say, you know what, we're going to take this chance and we're just going to go ahead and use the video evidence that we have, and we are going to prosecute you based on what we have. And we're going to build a case on you for, you know, brainwashing, cult, I mean, I don't know what the charge on that would be. Ordering the abuse of others, you know, it's just something we're going to have to wait and find out. Now, there's people that's looking to see, you know, because it is public record, to see if there has been an arrest made. But those sites on the arrest, to check for arrest, those sites don't just update automatically. Some of them, sometimes they take a little while before they update. If any of them are released, I'm sure that one of them will come online and say what's going on, but they won't be totally truthful about it. But either way, we'll find out sooner or later what's going on, and if any arrest has been made, and if he was booked and what the arrest was for. I mean, in my opinion, they all need to be arrested. They all need to go down, because they're all accomplices in anything that he's had them do. Every one of their hands are dirty. So, we'll see what happens. Have a great night. God bless.